Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I'm here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about this Marvel Rivals situation. I wasn't really paying attention to this because I thought it was just another shitty mobile app, but it is another shitty Marvel Disney cash grab. And apparently this new Marvel game, if you ask for a review copy of it, you ask for a code, they were going to give it to you, but you're not allowed to say anything bad about the game.
Yeah, Disney's going to Disney.
Yeah, they're going to Disney. That sounds very, very much like a Disney thing. So we'll talk about that. Then, since we're talking about Marvel and we're talking about shenanigans, we're going to talk about how Marvel is slapping Instagram with the subpoena to expose the leaker of the Captain America 4 spoilers. So I guess they're legitimate, right?
That's what it sounds like.
You know,
and it was, I don't have the count in front of me, but it's the one about toast.
Something toast. Yeah, we'll
Can we
talk.
get some toast?
Can we get some toast?
They're coming after them now, so.
Yeah, so we will talk about that too, because this happened with Ant-Man 3.
Yes.
And it feels like there's just a lot of desperation to protect the Marvel brand.
At least with Ant-Man 3, the scripts were out in Portuguese for months before the movie came out, and they tried to argue that damaged them. I'm like, no, the scripts being leaked wasn't what damaged Ant-Man 3. But it wasn't even in English. It was in Portuguese. Now they're going after this person before the movie's even out. But this movie's been like in development, how they keep filming it and reshooting it and pushing it back and pushing it back and pushing it back. And I feel like it's going to be a turd.
Oh yeah, it's not going to do well. Nobody wants to watch a Captain America movie with his sidekick. Sorry. They want Steve Rogers. You know, they want Steve Rogers. So we're going to talk about all this. Before we get into any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, you get woohoo if you do.
Woohoo!
So, this is the Marvel Rivals game, which is a superhero team-based PvP shooter.
Okay.
With, I'm sure, a lot of in-app purchases and shit.
So it's just like, what, Overwatch type thing?
It looks like Overwatch with Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I'm looking at this, and yes, that's what this looks like to me. But you have to say nice things about it. I mean, the graphics aren't bad.
Say it looks like an Overwatch knockoff.
Are
That's
you allowed
exactly what it looks like.
It looks kind of like an Overwatch Fortnite something. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the graphics are nice. I'll give them that. But
it looks like Overwatch.
Yeah.
A little bit of Marvel skin. Pretty
much. So anyway, this is the person who put this on the radar of some game journos and YouTubers, Brandon Larned.
Well, good thing we never signed anything.
We learned a long time ago not to sign non-disparagement, because sometimes that's a huge red flag. Most times that's a huge red flag. That means you don't have a lot of faith in your product. So if you want a review copy, you're not allowed to say anything. Extremely disappointed in Marvel Rivals, he said. Multiple creators asked for key codes to gain access to the playtest and asked to sign a contract. Contract signs away your right to negatively review the game.
Again, let me rephrase that. It basically says if you review the game, you can't say things that are negative.
Many streamers have signed without reading just to play. Insanity. So here's the clause here, and then they had to clarify that statement. Non-disparagement. The content creator agrees not to make any public statements or engage in discussions that are detrimental to the reputation of the game.
Any negative review would be considered that.
Yeah. This includes, but is not limited to, making disparaging or satirical comments.
So you can't make a satire joke about it.
Oh my God. You can't make any jokes about game-related materials such as game features, characters, or music. So you can't say this game looks like shit. It looks like a shit salad, and the music sucks, and the characters are all lame.
I already broke the second one. Engaging in malicious comparisons with competitors or belittling the gameplay or differences of Marvel Rivals or providing subjective negative reviews of the game.
Yeah.
You can't provide subjective, or you can't compare it to Overwatch, which it looks like a fucking Overwatch knockoff. And I didn't sign anything, so kiss my ass.
Ghost Rooster.
Pretty much.
Great game, guys.
If they make you sign that and then and then they're threatening to, then I wouldn't, the game's going to be crap. I mean, why would you go that far?
This person says, good thing you didn't post the rest of the contract. This is the nice part. Kind of screams my game is shit if they put it in the contract you can't talk bad about it. This is a huge no-no and against quite a few TOS, including streams.
Steams.
Steams? Oh, Steams. I'm sorry. I think it is a steaming pile of shit is what it sounds like. But yeah, I was like, wait a second. They have rules on the streams? Okay. Anyway, I have zero doubt the FTC would have something to say about that. I don't know because I know
if it's true.
Well, they had to clarify. We're gonna go.
They have clarification.
Yeah. So Raid Shadow Legends, they do this too, and like every other YouTuber has a deal with Raid Shadow Legends. But they flat out tell you you're not allowed to make disparaging comments. I know we've done sponsorships before and they have something like that in there. Like you can't say, yeah, I got this. I downloaded this app and this app is a piece of shit. And it'll.
Well, I won't do it if it's a piece of shit.
Yeah, we've actually turned a couple down because I took a look at the one. I know I went to the website. The website I got a security warning. I'm like, hell no. Like, I don't care how much you're paying me. I'm not sending people over here. It's not happening. We canceled it. We're like, no. Someone just DM me a code. This is crazy. Might just be for the play test, but I'd read the terms, not just the section.
That's true.
Yeah. Wow. Marvel Rivals. You realize this is asking for dishonest reviews. It's not how gaming works.
Yeah, but again, I can tell you, you want to go to cupcake parties, you have to say only nice things. We're not going to tell you have to say only nice things, but when you don't say only nice things, we're going to harass you about it.
Yeah. It's not a review. That's an advertisement. That's what it sounds like to me. So it sounds to me like instead pay, because Raid Shadow Legends pays people. So if you're paying somebody, you don't want to shit where you eat, right? Mm-hmm. But it doesn't sound like that's the case here. They're basically being given a code. They're play testing.
Well, somebody else said they got a code, but they didn't have to sign anything.
That's interesting.
So I'm like,
were they a streamer or a YouTuber or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, or it might have been that
they
like
didn't apply as a creator.
It might have been like case by case basis. Like, oh, I know who you are, and you talk shit about everything you play. So we don't want to work with you. More opportunities for the little guys. Honestly, we don't mind, says Bearded Gamer.
What, you don't mind that you're gonna, if it sucks, you don't mind, you're not allowed to say so?
Not allowed to say so.
I would mind. Where's the clarification?
So this is coming from Eurogamer. Marvel Rivals Terms of Service contains a non-disparagement clause to prevent players from giving negative reviews. Content creators cannot make any public statements or engage in discussions that are blah, 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 blah.
Where's the clarification?
So this is their clarification. Update 6 p.m. NetEase has apologized for inappropriate and misleading terms in its content creator contract.
You restated it in a couple different ways. Okay, like a mistake would be you're saying it once in one way, but the way you worded it, you restated it in a couple different. You said the same thing, basically the same thing in a couple different ways.
It sounds like a really legit app. In a statement posted in Discord, shortly after the contract began to make headlines, the Marvel Rivals content creator team said sincerely apologized for the miscommunication and your unpleasant experiences.
Well, what unpleasant experiences? If you hadn't told them they weren't allowed to say negative things or came after them, what unpleasant experiences would that have caused?
Well, here's what they said. This is funny, reading this. We are aware that there are inappropriate and misleading terms in the commitment regarding sharing non-disparagement content. The full statement said, we sincerely apologize for the miscommunication and your unpleasant experiences. Our stand is absolutely open for both suggestions and criticisms to improve our game, and our mission is to make Marvel Rivals better, satisfy players by those constructive suggestions. I think this is a human.
It goes down. We are now working on revise the miscommunication terms of our commitment. The progress will be shared with every creator in a timely manner. Marvel Rivals always welcome creators to join our community.
Marvel Rivals always welcome creators join our community
and create amazing contents together.
I would like to create amazing contents together with you.
Content creators are respected not only as a player, but part of the community here. Speaking of this, a suggestion form for content creator program is about to release in the Discord, which open to all opinions. Which open to all opinions. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts. At the time of this writing, it was not clear about whether the contracts were already avoided. Okay, now they're saying
at the time of this writing, it's not clear. That's basically it. The writing is not clear. What the fuck are you talking about?
Go back to what they said was in the contract, and they had the pictures of it.
That is down here.
Okay. Click back at this one. It was a mistake. It was a misunderstanding. You start with content creators agreed to not to make any public statements or engage in discussions that are detrimental to the reputation of the game. Okay, so you said that once. So you said that it's not limited to, here are the examples, but you're just doubling down on the same thing. If it was a mistake, we didn't mean it that way. Why would you have, you know what I mean?
Right.
You keep repeating the same thing in just different ways. A mistake would have been like, oh, I accidentally put, a little sentence in there, but I didn't keep going on about it in detail about what was the problem. You know what I mean? If it was a mistake, you wouldn't be having a detailed descriptor of what all you're going to do that's going to get you in trouble. Oopsie, that was a mistake.
Yeah.
That's not a mistake. You had it down to like minute things that could get you in trouble. That's not, say it could get you in trouble, end of paragraph, end of sentence. Okay. But you went into detailed explanation of what it could get you in trouble for.
Yeah, it sounds like a bunch of shit, and they're like,
got caught. That's what it sounds like.
That's it. You got caught.
caught.
This happened, and I'll say it. This happened when we did a video about Webtoon, and it's so weird because if you want to summon Webtoon, all you have to do is say something even remotely negative about them.
Yeah, we thought it was weird they didn't come at us last time. We kept doing the videos about their contracts.
They did, and it was in a spam folder. And I didn't see it right away. It's been like a month. I just happened to see it the other day. I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, so we've done a couple of videos. And look, we even said in the Webtoon video, we're like, we're not sure if this is 100% legit or not. But we got the same spiel from their PR guy that they gave to Comics Beat, which was basically, oh, there's a misunderstanding, and
fine, show me the copies of the contract.
Yeah, right.
We'll tell you if there's a misunderstanding.
It wound up in the spam folder. But so when we were there, and we were one of their early American creators, you couldn't get a human to save your life.
We had trouble getting people to talk to us, and every time we bring up something in Webtoons negatively, here they come.
Here they come. This has happened. The one time we were on vacation, and the person tracked me down personally on Facebook.
Yeah, while we were on vacation.
And after that, I made my Facebook private. I'm like, shit, I'm not talking to random, but tracked me down on Facebook to be like, we have to have a conversation about this.
We don't have to do shit.
It's like, I'm not on your payroll. I don't gotta do shit. It's like, we don't even post over there anymore. It's like, I don't have to do anything. It's like, whatever. It's like, you want to have a conversation? We'll have a conversation, but you're not going to like the questions I ask you. But anyway, so they're just doing damage control, guys. That's what's going on here. So that's one Marvel oopsie. So that was one oopsie. Now we got another oopsie here about Marvel and Instagram and leaks.
So
tell me about this one.
Apparently, Marvel is putting out subpoenas. One of the people from Marvel is putting out subpoenas up to Instagram because they want to know the identity or identities of the people behind this account that's been leaking stuff. They leak stuff on Marvel all the time, and usually they don't care. But apparently it must have got this one right, and now they're pissed. So if you scroll down.
I'm scrolling down.
Torrent Freak has it. So Can We Get Some Toast post stuff all the time on Instagram and Twitter. But apparently one of the things, they put a picture up and they got in trouble for it. So they had apparently leaked footage of the upcoming Captain America film. And go down, I have what they sent. Keep going. So then, as a result, the Matthew Slatoff, the VP Global Security and Content Protection.
Global Security and Content Protection.
They sent a couple things out. They sent like a cease and desist, I think.
Yeah.
And they said it infringes on their copyright and needs taken down immediately. But they also sent out this other thing, but unmasking right here. They said they want the information sufficient to identify the individual user or users of the Instagram account, Can We Get Some Toast, responsible for the unauthorized posting of a copyright protected image on or around April 30th, 2024, including the individual's names, physical addresses, IP addresses, telephone numbers, email addresses, and payment account information, i.e. identifying information related to the user's receipt of payments in connection with their Instagram account.
So, just so you know, if you're posting on social media and if, companies like Facebook are completely chicken shit, they will totally turn your information over to, lawyers or the government or whoever asks.
I don't know if Reddit ever caved. They weren't at first last year, but they took the people that were behind the one Reddit. Was it Marvel Rumors? I forget what it was called.
Yeah.
They took it down because they had a Portuguese script that was probably used for subtitles, leaked to them. And it was leaked out a few months before the movie, and it turned out to be legit. But the movie was shit anyway. Like, it didn't hurt your film because your film was crap. Your poor writing and your bad CGI and visual effects is what hurt your film. And the fact people are tired of Disney's Marvel shit.
This sounds to me like the movie is going to be dog shit. They're trying to do as much damage control. Because honestly,
this is just another reason to believe it's going to be. Because everything they've done so far with moving it, the rumors of reshoots, it's all telling me it's a load of crap.
Yeah. Because if the leaks were awesome and people were like, oh my God, this is amazing. Because I remember when they were leaking the cameos for Doctor Strange 2, and they weren't really shutting people up about that because I think
they liked it.
Yeah, because they knew that, oh, okay, we're going to get Reed Richards and we're going to get Professor X. And yeah, it sounds pretty cool. Those cameos sound pretty cool. But in this case, it's probably whatever they don't specify what the leaks are. They said there
was like a film. I guess they put some leaked footage. I know there was a photo. I don't know if it was a photo or leaked footage of the film, but they had posted some things behind the scenes of the new Captain America, Brave New World, and they are in trouble for it because they had the taken down. The DMCA thing, the takedown request. They did that first, and then they demanded the identity of the people.
We had that happen before. I think we talked about it in the He-Man videos. We actually had Mattel about 10 or 12 years ago. It wasn't Mattel.
You don't kiss their ass enough. Apparently, if you suck their dick, they come on your show and everything.
Apparently they do, yeah. No, it was actually Mattel's lawyers, and they've gone after YouTubers before for posting pictures of Jurassic Park toys.
Yes.
But in this case, they came after our blog because you had pictures of Monster High dolls.
And they weren't even mine. The one time it wasn't that we figured out not to post it on the site directly. We just would link them so that we weren't I think a couple times we weren't even hosting them on the site. And they were like, trying to take our site down without even asking us first. And it's like, look, they aren't even hosted on here. I don't think those ones were even hosted.
No, they were hosted from like an Imager file or something.
Yeah, it was I linked the HTML link or whatever. And they were like trying to come after us. And they tried to shut our blog down over it because they're so nice over there. But maybe if I told them their suck ass shows were good, they wouldn't have done that. They would have given me free stuff.
Well, what they did was they didn't even ask us about it. They asked
us, we would take it down.
Paramount asked us one time about Ninja Turtle stuff, and
they also asked us about High Guardian Spice once too.
Yeah, we took it down for them. They didn't demand it.
We didn't have to.
We didn't have to, but they were bothered by it. So it's like,
we did because you asked us nicely.
Yeah, now we know it's real.
Because we would have taken it down too. This is way before we even started covering the stuff we cover on here.
Oh yeah, this was years ago. But yeah, so they contacted our host, and they had the host actually take our site offline over
one article.
One article with a bunch of doll pictures, and then our host
weren't even hosted on the. I don't think they were even hosted on the page.
Yeah, it was like massive overreach. I was like, what the fuck? But then I was pissed at the host too because I'm like, why did you do that? Like, you didn't even know if there was a problem, and you just went ahead and just, oh yeah, hey, we speak for this company, take it down. I'm like, bitches. So yeah, we changed hosts. I actually moved everything to an offshore host at that point. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be a little trickier. You're gonna have to ask me real nice to take stuff off.
That's why they do ask us, because they can't just take it down. But when they ask us nicely and they have a good reason, we do.
Yeah, if you have a good reason for it. All right, we're gonna wrap this up.
Yes.
So there we go, guys. Marvel Rivals. This looks just bad.
It's Overwatch with the Marvel skin.
That's Overwatch with the Marvel skin. Yeah, there we go. They even look like Overwatch characters, right?
They art even looks Overwatchy. Yeah.
Overwatchy.
It's Overwatch with It's just Marvel.
Oh my God! What is this, like gender swap? Galactus.
Yeah, there you go, Galactus. I can't talk. You know what I mean.
But look at her. She looks.
Mother's Day. I need a break.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. There you go. Not playing this game. Fuck it. I don't care. That's okay. Because
we're probably gonna hear about this, and they're gonna be like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah, I think you just like nuked yourself at this point. I think people are gonna be like, "What the hell?" All right. Let's wrap this up.
Yep.
Please subscribe. We'll talk later.
Bye.